All right, all right. Thank God for so much. It has been a beautiful and blessed day. And it's been a blessed day just cause the simple fact that I woke up this morning and I had food on the table, shoes on my feet, clothes on my back. I was able to see. I was able to walk. I was able to talk. I thank God for everything. And it's been a beautiful day also because I've been with my daddy all day. I'm giving a shout out to Papa JT. And the Lord laid this on my spirit to do this video because I don't know who I'm talking to in this video, but I will just go ahead and be obedient because I want to talk about father and son for a moment. And we like to call them golden moments. And I'm not going to sit on this camera and say that everything has been perfect between me and my daddy. And I know my dad don't have no problem with me doing this video because we both keep it real. Matter of fact, we so real, we got to run away from each other sometime. And y'all saw the video earlier with Pop enjoying himself, eating that fish and that shrimp and them hush puppies. We call those our golden moments. You know why? Because we can't pay for moments like that. And I want to say in this video, fathers, if you're looking at this video, and sons and daughters, children, if you can get it right with your parents, please listen to me. I know it's hard because I know some parents done walked out on their children. And some children, you know, a father might be coming back trying to get it right, or a mama might be coming back trying to get it right. And I know forgiveness don't happen overnight. But if you can find it in your heart, and you're not going to do it without God, to get it back right before it's too late. Because real talk, you miss out on beautiful things in life. Every child needs their mother and their father. I'm just being real. Because this is why so many unbalanced children. A mother can bring a son up the best way they can, but at a certain age, that son gonna need his father. He need him anyway. Because it's that balance that's missing. Just like a daughter need her mother, and a daughter also need her father, because that daughter she looks to her father to see what kind of man, what kind of husband she's going to have to get in the future. And that's why I say things ain't always been perfect. And we all have something wrong with us. It's something wrong with my daddy as well as it's something wrong with me. Matter of fact, if we be real, we all got a whole lot wrong with us in so many ways. But it's only God that can give us that peace of mind, that can give us that forgiveness, that can give us that true compassion and that love. That's why I'm giving a shout out to you too, JD and Nessa. I love y'all, man. Y'all showing a great example. I pray that God just keep taking y'all higher and higher, because that does such a good thing in the children's life. That's why I always say, even growing up to now, things ain't always been perfect with my mom and my daddy. And we all can say amen to that. And we have to learn to look past things. And what I love most about my mom and my dad is how real they are. And how they have kept it together. That did something to me. Because what I always tell them is that that's the kind of love I have in me. That's the kind, I'm strong. And if they can stick in there and do it, I can stick in there and do it. And if you are a son looking at this video and you ain't spoke to your father in 3 years or 4 years or however long it is, and you really trying to reach out to him, just keep praying. Because one day maybe God will, I ain't going to say maybe because we don't serve no maybe God, but it's up to the individual to do what God tells them to do. But they can change. If God hit them, they can change. And I always try to do videos like this from time to time because every son, he needs his father. The Bible shows us how important the relationship was. And to the men that have walked out on your child, I'm praying for you that you at least try to straighten up and get it right with your son or your daughter. So what, you might have had a bad relationship with the mother, or you not married no more. Why should the child have to be punished? That child, those children are hurting right there in the middle. And just like yesterday at the food bank, I'm going to put it on camera by my little girl Kennedy I love so much. How these young women, young little children are looking for that male figure. And she always want to run and come and jump in the truck with me and leave with me when I get through delivering the groceries over their mother's house, over her grandmother's house and mama's house. And I always say, you want to come with me, Kennedy? And Kennedy just reaches out her arms. She always just like my nieces and nephews, how they just throw their hands out. I want to go with you because they missing that male side. And that's one of the biggest problems that I had in my past relationship. Well, I can say the last relationship. Because when it comes to being that man that God needs us to be, brothers, God holds us so accountable. God expects so much. He expects a lot out of women also, but God expects so much out of us men. Because that's the way he created us to be. He made us to be that leader. But nowadays, it's the woman leading. And I pray for the women who's always struggling with their children, because we know it's not easy. And as I sat at the table with Pop, to bring you back to what I was talking about, how we try to have these golden moments, because I know one day my father gonna be gone. Or one day I might leave before him. I don't know. These days, time look like the old is outliving the young. And I try to express this to my daddy, how we call these golden moments, how we love each other. Even if we don't say we love each other, we love each other. And we sat at that table and we had fun. And like I said in the old video, I thank God for 62 years for my father, my daddy. Because he didn't have to leave him around that long. And my daddy was rejoicing today. And we had a beautiful time today. And it's up to this times now. See, we ain't had times like this really, have we, Pop? As I got older and got stronger with the Lord, I got stronger with my relationship with my daddy. Because, see, I had to realize, people, it was something wrong with me. See, we can point fingers all day long, but all my fingers came back to myself. Because it was a lot of stuff I was angry about. It was a lot of stuff. But when I looked at it in the long run, I said, who am I mad at other than myself? And that's why now, as I'm older, I can be around my pop all day long. I can be around my mama all day long. And we got to understand that that's how the Lord wants us to forgive and love. The compassion. I can say I love Papa JT. I can love my big brother Mitty Man. I can love baby brother Orange Flavor, who I've been knowing for a long time now. See, we as men don't like to use the word love. But see, I don't have no problem with that. Because, see, first of all, ain't nothing gay about me. And then second of all, I know who I am as a man. And there's so many men. My thing is, if you know you are a man and you know who you are, certain things shouldn't bother you. And just like I tell PP Drawings all the time, love you, bro. And he always tell me, stay strong and get stronger. Powerful words, PP Drawing. That's a sermon by itself. And the love that men supposed to have for other men, it's the wrong love now. It ain't love. You can't love a man like you supposed to love a wife. I'm sorry, homosexuals. I love you. Don't take what I'm saying the wrong way, homosexuals, because I know a lot of y'all look at my video, and I'm cool with a lot of y'all because I love y'all, but some of y'all can't stand me on certain things that I talk about. But y'all know I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. See, JT don't have no problem saying I love the homosexuals. Check out my old video I did called JT Loves the Homosexuals. They just hate when I speak the truth. You ain't got no business loving no man like you supposed to love a woman, a wife. And women, let me talk about y'all too. You don't have no business trying to love a woman as the way you supposed to love your husband. It's backwards now. But there is nothing new under the sun. That's why I stated in the video I did with Sodom and Gomorrah that those had to be some beautiful male angels that was out there for them men that want to rape the angels. That's where your homosexuality first started at. That's why there is nothing new what's going on now. They didn't want the virgin, Lot's daughters, the virgin daughters. They wanted the men. Bring out the men. And I wish we can bring this mess up out of men and men can stand back up and love the way Christ say love. Like my girl Lisa was saying when we was talking how Jesus loved Lazarus. How you can lay on Jesus as a man. And wasn't nothing gay about Jesus. Nothing. Jesus had that compassion, man. And that's why I don't have a problem hugging my father, hugging my brothers, hugging my sisters. We ain't got no love no more. That's why I just did the other video about the 2 greatest commandments. We can't even keep them nowadays. See, I try my best to keep them because there is no love. There is no forgiveness. Because if you love like God say love, then you would forgive. But like I say, nothing happens overnight. So if you're looking at this video, young men or whoever you are, try your best to get it right with somebody. Because if you wait around long enough, that person will be dead. And then you'll be the one in the funeral trying to stand up and say something good. That's why I say let's just keep it real in this video. You got deadbeat daddies, you got deadbeat mamas. But everybody ain't a deadbeat daddy. And everybody ain't just a baby mama. We have to understand that we all make mistakes. And that we should learn from our mistakes and live better from our mistakes. But it's too many people making the same mistake over and over again. I always tell people, don't let me make the same mistake. Let me make a new one. Why in the world should I keep on shacking up if I have learned better? No, them days is over. Why in the world would I be out here trying to be a hoe and sleep around with folks? And I'm claiming to be living for the Lord. It don't match up. That's why I say I know I'm not perfect. So if we can get it back, this love and forgive each other. And to God be the glory. So that's, y'all stay tuned for my next video because I'm going to come back and do the part 3 on summing it up about Paul and the flesh. And I'm going to bring out some points in there that make you look at it from a different way. So with that being said, love your dad if he's still around. And fathers, if you have gave up on your children for no reason, man, because you ain't happy with your life, I pray that you get it right. Because your child needs you. God needs you to be the man that you need to be. And once again, I thank God for you, Pop, if you're looking at this video. Thank God for you in the times that we share because we can't pay for it. These are the best moments. The simplest things are the greatest things for me. See, I don't need a whole lot of money to have fun. Matter of fact, if I don't have no money at all, them are the best times that I have in my life because I have creativity. Even if we didn't have food, money to go out and eat that fish and shrimp that they pop, we would have got in that kitchen, wouldn't we? We would have had a gathering at the house. We would have did something because this is how we supposed to be. And it shouldn't be where we got to wait on a birthday to do something to somebody, for somebody. That's why we do things for each other every day, don't we, Pop? We bless each other all the time. We give, and it just keep on coming back around. That's why I don't give a damn about holidays neither. I get so sick of folks trying to wait on a special date that ain't special no way to try to give to somebody else when you got people starving all year long. You walk by the homeless man all year long. You could have bought groceries for that woman right there who lost her husband years ago. You could have put some clothes on that child back. You want to wait on a holiday and then time ain't even promised. I didn't even mean to go there in the video, but I'm just going to go ahead and cut it right there. God bless you. Try to get it right, parents and children, if you can. That's why I say I know it's tough in a lot of situations. And some parents are already dead and gone. And some men done walked out, father done walked out on their children. But what if that man done got changed by God and he's really gave his life to God and he's really trying to make it back right? Don't he at least deserve that chance? Are you so cold-blooded that you don't want him in your life at all because of the past and because you don't want to forgive? Remember the 2 greatest commandments once again. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, your mind, and your soul. That's the first greatest commandment. And the second one is just like it. Love your neighbor as thyself. Love thy neighbor. Your neighbor could be anybody, people. Meaning, man, you my neighbor. You my brother. Lisa, I love you. I Rock, I love you. My girl, Sexy Green, Michelle, I love you with all my heart. Because how can I say I love God and I don't love none of y'all? Stay blessed.